Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. I hope you guys are having a nice, what's today, Tuesday evening. This is going to be my watch list for Wednesday, January 23rd, 2019. If you're new to this channel, this is a channel I created in order to teach people how to trade and to motivate people to learn how to trade. So if you're new to this, please subscribe and like, watch these videos, and I hope that you'll learn something. I do have a website, which is Bulls to the Wall Trading. I have a lot of content on there. I have a course where I teach you how to trade. I have a free, 100% free newsletter. All I need is for you to give me your email address, and you'll be receiving that newsletter to your inbox. I have a free chat room through the Discord app. I'll leave the link in the description of the video. Please subscribe and like if you enjoy these videos and if you find them educational. Before I get into the video, as always, just a little disclaimer that I am not a financial planner or a financial advisor. So please always do your own research. I'm not on here to tell you guys what stocks to buy and what stocks to sell. I rather much give you the knowledge and the information and the tools so that you can analyze stocks for your own and make the choice for yourself, whether it's something worth buying or not. So the way that I like to do my videos is I like to break them up into day trading and then it's go into the swing trading section. So that's what I'm going to do. Before I get into the watch list, I always like to kind of go back a little bit or go back a previous day and see how my watch list from last night performed. So you guys can kind of get a real life feel of how things work out, or if they work out or if they don't work out. So I'm going to go over the stocks that I had on my watch list last night. So that's what I'm going to do. The first one that we had was ESV. And just a reminder that this is my style of trading. There's many ways of trading. So if you're new to this and you don't understand, just know that there's many ways of trading. And just because this is what works for me, it's not guaranteed that it works for you. So just keep that in mind and just know that there's many ways that you can trade. So you have to find what works for you. So the first one that I had yesterday was ESV. And the way that I like to day trade, I like to day trade momentum, which means that I'm always looking for a stock that went up and we identify the high of the day. And we draw a resistance line at that point, which in this case, it was $4.66. What we wanted to happen was for the stock to go up today and cross above $4.66 with good volume, and that could indicate that it's going to have a nice little gain. As you can see today, as soon as the market opened, it just kind of went down and it never really went back up to that $4.66 mark. Welcome everybody that's just joined. So if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat and I'll get to it at the end. I'm just going over the stocks from last night's watch list. So ESV didn't do what we wanted it to do. So it's no worries there. Again, we're just looking for potential. It doesn't mean that it's gonna work out. We're just looking for stocks that have potential and we follow through the next day. The next one that I had was LPI. So similar situation here, we identified the high of the day, which was $3.93. But as you can tell, when the market opened up today, it just kind of went down and it made a low of $3.56. So again, it never crossed above $3.93, which is what we wanted. So again, this stock did not do what we wanted it to do. Last one is XOG. Okay, and here's another one that didn't perform how we wanted it to do, or how we wanted it to perform. We had the high, we identified the high at $5.04. And the reason we liked it was because it started to kind of creep back up towards the end of the day yesterday. And as soon as the market opened up today, it just kind of tanked. So it came nowhere near $5.04, which is where the high was. So again, this stock did not perform how we wanted it to. And again, that's going to happen. So out of the 3 stocks that I had yesterday on my watch list, none of them did what we wanted it to do. So it's no worries. Nothing is always going to work out the way we wanted it to. We're just identifying potential and following through on the next day. So for the ones that I have tomorrow, first one is BOXL. And if you've been watching my videos and if you're new to this is all just patterns. Once you know the pattern, you're just basically doing the same thing every day. You're just identifying the pattern, drawing your lines, and following up the next day. That's really just it. So for BOXL, we have a stock that was really not doing anything yesterday, and today it just ripped to the upside. It must have had good news. Micro did showcase 3, so it looks like it's gonna showcase 3 new learning collaboration solutions. So good news. That's why the stock surged up. So what are we looking for? We're looking for the high of day. Where's the high of day? Right here at $2.65, and that's where I draw my resistance line. Now, what do we want tomorrow? We want the stock to break above $2.65 with good volume, and that could indicate that it is going to go for a nice gain. Now, this is a very good resistance line right here because when you zoom in a little bit, if you notice, it hit 265 here, here, and here. So it tried 3 times to break above $2.65, but it couldn't really get it done. So whenever it does break above 265, I believe it can have a nice surge to the upside. If you're new to trading, if you haven't day traded before, if you don't know what's going on, day trading is very risky. It's very fast paced. So please do not trade unless you know what you're doing. And if you do know what you're doing, please have a plan. Please have a strategy. Please have a backup plan, because things can go south really, really quickly. And just because a stock does what we want it to do, and what I mean by that is if this stock breaks above $2.65 and it has good volume, it's not guaranteed that it's going to shoot to the moon. It can go up a couple of cents and come right back down. So if you don't have a backup plan, that could come back and bite you in the butt, and you could lose a lot of money. So just please practice before you do anything. Have a plan, have a strategy, and make sure you understand the risks before you get into day trading. So again, now it's BOXL. The next one is FSK. All right, so similar situation, similar chart. Stock was really dormant, and then it had a nice gain today. Where's the high of day at $6.13? That's where we draw our resistance line, and the rest we know what we want to do, or we know what we want the stock to do. We want the stock to start curling up, which it looks like it's doing slowly. We want it to break above $6.13. It's got to have good volume. That's the gas that makes it go, the volume. And if it does that, we could get in above $6.13 and hope that it goes up for a nice pop. You might be saying, what's good volume? I usually like volume, probably 500K or more. And that's just me, but it's not like a specific rule. Every case is different. So if we look at one of these candles, and you could look at the volume right here. So when I go to one of these candles, just look right here. So this candle, 43,000. So that's not really a lot of volume. So look at this one, 43,000, 42,000, 38, 77, 45. So this one had like 100,000, but still it's not much. Okay, 300,000. Okay, so it looks like it had the most volume when the market closed. But still, it's you take each case differently and you analyze it as it happens. But volume is the gas that makes it go. No volume, you don't want to get in on the stock. Volume is how many shares are swapping hands. So the more shares that are swapping hands, the more eyes that are on the stock. So again, $6.13 is the high. We want the price to break above with good volume. Last one for day trading, ANFI. All right, we have a similar stock right here. This stock was really dormant, and then it kind of shot up towards the end of the day. So first thing we do, we identify the high, which is at $1.07 right there. So this stock probably had news. Amir Nature Foods announced his appointment of Thomas as CEO. So it's getting a new CEO, so that's probably why it shot up. So again, we identify the high of the day, $1.07, and by now you guys know what to do. We want the stock to curl back up, cross above $1.07 with good volume. Again, this is another strong line because it touched it one time and twice, and it couldn't go past it. So whenever it does go past it, as long as it has good volume, it could present a good opportunity. And I say could because again, nothing is guaranteed. This stock can do exactly what we wanted to do. It can cross $1.07, have excellent volume, and it could go up 5 cents and then come right back down. So you got to be ready for that. You gotta have a plan just in case that happens. So just understand that nothing is promised, nothing is guaranteed when it comes to investing. Everything that you do is a risk. So it's really about minimizing your risk and understanding that you're taking a risk, and if it doesn't go your way, when are you going to get out? So that's really what investing is all about. So that is it for day trading. I'm going to switch it over to swing trading. And for day trading, I use a 1 day 5 minute chart, which means that we're just looking at 1 day's action. For swing trading, I switch it over to a 1 year 1 day chart, and basically means that we're looking at a complete year of that stock. And again, if you don't understand what you're looking at, or if you don't know how to read candlesticks, if you want to learn how to day trade, how to swing trade, how to set up your scanner, how to look for stocks, how to read level 2 or time and sales, head over to my website, Bulls to the Wall Trading. I have content on there that you can check out and that can help you out. Also, you can join my Twitter, which is at Bulls to the Wall. I post some comments on there, some really cool articles, some tips, some tricks. So check that out as well. And you can also find that on my website, bullstothewalltrading.com. So for swing trading, let me go over the ones that I had yesterday and see how those performed. So I had AUY. All right, so for AUY, we were looking for a bounce play off of this support line. We wanted the stock to come down more and bounce off of this support line here, but it looks like it's not doing that. It looks like it had a positive day today. So we really wanted it to keep coming down and then bounce back up. So we can continue to watch this one because maybe tomorrow it'll be a red day and then it'll slowly creep back to the support line, and then maybe we could catch it there. But today it didn't do what we wanted it to do. But we can continue to watch it if we wanted to. And then NBEV. This one was a different pattern, which is basically a triangle, a sideways triangle. And as you can see, the stock is just trading within this range, within these blue lines. So if you look over here, it's no surprise that this stock didn't go below this blue line because that's just the range that it's trading in. So every trader that's looking at this chart, I can guarantee you they have these lines drawn. So when they saw this stock coming down here, they didn't want it to go further because that'll break the trend line that it's in. So this stock is probably going to keep trading within these blue lines, and at some point it's going to decide if it's going to go to the upside, which will be a good thing, which will be a breakout, or if it's just going to drop down below, and that'll be the end of that, unless you are a somebody that likes to short, which I don't. So I always want things to go to the upside. So this will be a good one to watch, because at some point it's going to have to make up its mind. But for right now, it's confirming this trend line because it's bouncing off of it. All right, so now going to the ones that I have for tomorrow. CHK. All right, so I identified my support line, which is right here. And why is this a support line? Well, this stock came down and it bounced off of this line right here, with imaginary line, which I drew in blue so you guys can see it. So it came down and it bounced, and it's been staying above that line. So Over here, it broke through that line, which is fine, but then it came up and now it's coming back down to this blue line. So what I want to see is for this stock to continue to come down and hopefully it'll bounce back up like it did over here. So ideally we want this same thing. It comes down, touches that blue line, and then it goes back up. So here it went up, it's coming down. We want it to touch the blue line and go back up. And the last one is CZR, which is Caesars Entertainment. And this is basically the same thing. We have a support line right here, and the stock is currently sitting right at that support line. So depending on what this stock does tomorrow, if it gives us the right buy signal, we could invest in it. And the mentality would be that it's bouncing up because this is a previous support line. So we're basically going off of history. We would be saying that we are going to invest in this stock because this is a previous support line, meaning that in the past, it's touched this line and it's rebounded up. So we would make our decision based on previous history. So that is it for my swing trading watch list, and that is it for this video. I hope you guys are learning. I hope you guys find these videos educational. Again, please subscribe and like, thumbs up, hit that bell so you know when I'm going live. Make sure you check me out on Twitter at Bulls to the Wall. Make sure you check out my website, Bulls to the Wall Trading. Sign up for that free newsletter. It's 100% free. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm not trying to pitch anything. It's 100% free. And check out, if you do want to learn, check out the course that I have on there. If you're interested in learning how to trade. That's about it, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.